Hey, are you low on coins and need some more? Look no further than InstantMaddenCoins.com. They offer instant deliveries and 24-hour support on all platforms. Use code Ryan at checkout for 10% off. Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Pack and Play. And take a look at this guy's team. 96 Derek Carr, 94 running back, 99, is that 99 overall max strong? Like, really? Must be, like, they show the chemistry upgrades, I guess, on these cards. 94 Joe Thomas. He also had a 98 overall Julio Jones. 99 Williams at right tackle. 99 Dontari Poe. 96 Khalil Mack. 98 Derek Johnson. 96 Jadeveon Clowney. Overall, an insane team we got to deal with here, but we're all for the challenge. Let's see if we can win this game here. Of course, we do have team captain 99 overall Steve Mcnair to help us. But currently in a 3rd down and 17 situation in the shotgun, and we're just going to try to lob it up here to Perriman, and that was a no-go. So definitely going to have to change the way I play a bit to play against this guy, make some better decisions, and not try to get sacked, because like I said, he does have a lot of good players all around and a lot of quick, fast pass rushers that we need to make sure we do not let get in and get to us. So here on 1st and 10, he does find one of his receivers there down to the 23-yard line. Derek Carr, again, finding an open tight end, but this time he ends up dropping the ball there. Some decent coverage by one of my safeties prevents the 1st down, but of course, David Johnson, which was the running back, I think was like 96 overall, ends up getting the 1st down. And then again, David Johnson up the middle, gets a couple of yards, 2nd down and 7. Would love to keep him out of the end zone here. Let's see if that is going to happen, as he does hand off again to David Johnson and gains nothing. So brings up a 3rd and 7 here, ball at the 11, and he's going to go a quick slant to Julio Jones and get himself into the end zone. There is the 98 Julio Jones. Of course, we're going to have to be very careful with that guy throughout the course of the game. Really don't want to even get it near him, trying to swat anything that I can. A lot of people are telling me, you know, since my corners are really bad, I need to start swatting the ball a little bit more. So that's definitely what I'm going to be trying to do a lot during this game if he does end up going to Julio Jones. And of course, let's see if we can get ourselves into the end zone as he gets another sack here. Vic Beasley, you knew that was going to happen with that type of speed on the edge. And Perriman right here is not able to make the right cut. I guess his route running just isn't good enough. And then again, Perriman, this time he does hang on to the ball and gets us that much-needed 1st down. Frank Gore with the handoff to the right side. And, you know, luckily I do have Mcnair. Luckily I do have Frank Gore. Those two I don't have to worry about making plays. So hopefully, you know, throughout the course of the game, we'll see that. Terrible decision by me right there, trying to go to Scott Chandler. I knew that wasn't going to work, but I had to give it a try. We throw the ball here to, that is going to be Sterling Sharp for the 1st down, and hand off Frank Gore. He's going to break a tackle and go all the way up the middle, down to about the 1-yard line, and that's going to set up an easy halfback toss. He thought I was going to end up running the sneak with Mcnair, but I ended up calling a timeout or letting the clock run out, and then end up tossing it to Frank Gore, which puts us in the end zone and ties the game here at 7. So work cut out for us, like I said, but we can do this. I feel like we can do it. Let's see if we can beat this guy here. Game is almost nearing halftime as the clock is ticking down here in the 2nd quarter. Minute 17 left. He finds a receiver, and we hit him big time there, but no fumble. 4th down and 1, and he's going to go ahead and have all day to throw, find his tight end right up the gut. That's what we try to do with Scott Chandler, but unfortunately we don't have a Dallas Clark type tight end. So I can't really expect that to really happen too much. It's one of my go-to plays throughout my course in my Madden career is throwing it to my tight end right up the middle. But there it is right there. Julio Jones gets into the end zone on the inevitable deep pass. And, you know, I don't blame the guy. I mean, my guys are really bad. My corners are terrible. So it makes a lot of sense, you know, to go to your best receiver. And I didn't even have time to click on to even try to swat that. But I did click on, and by the time I did, he was already gonna get beat anyway, so it didn't really matter. So 14-7, and we have about 5 seconds left. Just gonna try to chuck it up here to Sharp, try to get into field goal range, but that's not gonna happen. And we have one more play here. Mcnair testing out his arm strength, going deep to Perriman, and that is going to be intercepted by Clinton Dix, which brings us to the 2nd half of the game, and he gets the ball to start with David Johnson going to the left side for a couple of yards. And he's just going to keep feeding David Johnson, trying to get some yards out of it and try to milk the clock. But we're playing pretty good run defense right now. We're not letting him do too much. 3rd down and 5. He goes deep again. This time, Julio Jones is not going to be able to grab it, and we swat it away from him, just like I said I would try to do. 4th down and 5. He finds an open receiver on the slant to the opposite side of the field, and that's going to be a first down. So, again, really trying to get the ball back. I feel like if we get the ball back, we can end up scoring again. Right there, he does a quick out to Julio Jones, and he is just killing that cornerback. I think that's going to be David Amerson I have there. Just getting, destroyed. And then right here, he finds another receiver. That's going to be Randy Moss deep on the post, and that's going to be a touchdown. So he's up 21-7, and it's definitely not looking too good right now. I mean, I'm going to try to play the best I can, keep the ball away from his user, and just try to move the ball very easily down the field, not make any mistakes, and that's what we're going to try to do here with Frank Gore on the left side there on the halfback wheel route. That was going to be wide open, and then Scott Chandler on the check down is wide open again. So, these little dink and dunk passes, not really the most effective way, in my opinion, to try to come back from being down 2 touchdowns. But right now it's working out in my favor as Dante Moncrief on the slant is going to make some moves. 75 overall, Dante Moncrief, maybe even 76 overall, but it doesn't really matter. Making plays and getting us into the end zone. We desperately needed it before the 4th quarter, so we need one stop here. Let's see if we can get it. He's going to go ahead and throw the ball to my user control player there. That is going to be Landon Collins, and we get the turnover we desperately need as Frank Gore takes the handoff, breaks a tackle off of Jadeveon Clowney, and we're going to be tying this bad boy up 21-21 in the 4th quarter. We just need to make sure we do not allow him to get any points up on the board, and I can end up taking the lead and inevitably winning the game. So let's see if we can do just that. 2nd down and 3, he forces a pass into coverage. That's not going to be a completion. 3rd down and 3, he's going deep. We got 2 people over there, and Julio Jones does it again. He does it to us again. Julio Jones with the clutch touchdown there, but we still got 3 minutes to go. And it's not looking too great, but hopefully we can end up doing something here and at least getting ourselves in the end zone and potentially tie the game up and send it to OT. So Steve Mcnair again finding Brashard Perriman. These little quick slants are definitely working against this guy, and he just has no real coverage to end up stopping it there as he is user controlling his D lineman right now. There he is on the linebacker, makes a horrible play, and we find Moncrief open down to the 30-yard line. Skip ahead a bit, down to the 18, and we got Frank Gore wide open. Saw him at the last second, but he's going to end up dropping the pass. That would have been a touchdown. 3rd down and 10 now. Moncrief down to the 1-yard line. Actually make that the 2-yard line as we try to do a toss here to Frank Gore, and he's going to be shut down with a loss of a couple of yards there, down to the 4. Now the clock is ticking, 12 seconds left, 11. Mcnair throws a dangerous pass to Perriman, but it's going to be caught down to the 1-yard line. Next play, quarterback sneak. Steve Mcnair gets into the end zone, but guess what, guys? We're not going for the tie. We're going for the W. Steve Mcnair has all day to throw, and it's as if the defenders part like the Red Sea, and we get ourselves in there for the 2-point conversion as Steve Mcnair takes it in himself, and that is going to be the final score. We take the W 29-28. Mcnair was not only known as a good passer, but also a dual threat, using his legs on many occasions to win the Titans clutch games, and he does just that here as we win the game 29-28. We got 1 Pro Pack and 1 Mudhead Pack. Let's see what we get. Well, that was certainly a crazy game there as we do end up winning the game by 1. Going for 2 instead of taking our points and taking it to overtime. Just felt like I wasn't going to win the game if I ended up giving the guy the ball back, but we do have 1 Pro Pack here, and we get Ted Ginn Jr. Actually, it's going to be a 74 overall, so we will get 1 more player as we get an elite, and it's going to be Dez Bryant. So not the best elite that we could get, but definitely something that'll help us out a little bit. 85 overall Dez Bryant. I think I had him before in Pack and Play as well, and he'll be definitely more reliable than like Dante Moncrief, so I'm definitely happy with that. I think I'll still keep sharp at wide receiver 1, but let's go open up that Mudhead Pack. Yo, so here we are on the Mudhead.com looking to open up a Mudhead Pack. Wish we could open up like a Cookie Monster pack. We got that Cookie Boy pack or the KKS pack, but we're going to end up opening up the Mudhead Pack. We got 1 elite in here, a couple of other guys maybe that'll be useful like Jared Cook, and we're going to get ourselves a Sam Shields. So not sure how I feel about Sam Shields. I'm not really too big on my number 1 corner only being like, what is he, like 5'10", 5'11". I guess we can take a look real quick and actually click on the card if it lets me click. There we go. Looks like he is going to be about 5'11", so maybe he won't be too bad. I know he has some decent speed there, 93, 92 man. Maybe it'll help out a little bit with my receivers getting burned, who knows. But Sam Shields is going to be the elite upgrade. Maybe use Jared Cook. Who knows? So if you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and hit that like button now and subscribe to the channel if you are new and want to see more pack and play videos. Catch you guys later. Peace.